Hello, ladies. Don't worry, be happy. Today we will be continuing with Gate of Trust, my favorite book. We are on the introduction, page 34, the Always Happy section. We're going to be discussing Bitachon. Bitachon means trust in God. Okay, so when you hear it, don't get confused. All right, let's begin. In addition to refusing to get upset when things do not go as planned, a person who has bitachon can actually rejoice with whatever comes his way. So that's very forward thinking. What's happening right now, you're looking at it as good and recognizing it as good, and what's going to happen, you recognize that as good. All right. So among the material benefits is that a person who has bitachon is happy with whatever is forced upon him, even if it is difficult and against his nature. He is able to be happy because of his trust in God, that he will only do to him that which is good for him in all matters, just as a caring mother does for her newborn child when she washes, diapers, swaddles, and unswaddles him, even if it is against the newborn's will. All right, so commentary. In the same manner that a mother occasionally does things against her child's will because it is really for the good of the child, so too God sometimes does things to a person that seem to him as not good and therefore against his will, but are ultimately in his best interest. Okay, now back to the text. As King David of blessed memory said in Psalms 131:2, I swear that I calmed and quieted my soul like a suckling on its mother, like a suckling was my soul with me. Okay, commentary. Although King David had many troubles, he remained calm because he considered himself like a suckling on his mother. He believed that everything God was doing to him was for the best. So there you have it. Let's go into a little bit. Well, first of all, those of us who have children do recognize that sometimes we have to do things to remedy things that have happened with a child. Let's say a child soiled his diaper. You got to change it to remedy. I mean, soiling your diaper is not a problem, but you need to clean the child so nothing worse happens in the future. And the child may not be happy with it, but it's something that needs to be done for the benefit of the child. So that's kind of a weak example, but I'm sure you can think of some other things. All right, so let's look at this a little bit more commentary against his nature. Okay, even if a person's current life experiences make it difficult for him to be naturally happy, and it takes courage to see things in a good light, the person who has bitachon remains happy. Okay. Now here's more commentary. Only do to him that which is good for him. Okay. It stated that nothing bad descends from heaven. Right, so the question is good. There's a concept of good and revealed good. Right, so there are things that may seem bad just because you don't know, you don't have the foresight of what is going to happen in the future, or then maybe in the future, or very, very much likely in the future, you'd be able to look back and say, okay, this was a positive thing in my life. But as you're going along, sometimes it's difficult to really understand that. And also it's difficult to control yourself and your own emotions in order to, move forward in those situations. All right, so next. Rabbi Shneur Zalman of Liadi, also known as the Alter Rebbe, he writes the following reflection. When a person contemplates in depth and then pictures in his mind how he comes into being as something from nothing at every single moment of his existence by the divine energy that animates him, which is God's attribute of chachma, the source of life, good and delight, how can he entertain a thought that he is suffering? Since a thought is only possible, the Alter Rebbe continues, because the good is not comprehensible. He imagines that he is suffering. In truth, however, no evil descends from above, and everything is good. In this case, it is not comprehended as such because of its immense and abundant goodness at a level that is inconceivable to man. This is the essence of faith for which man was created, to believe that there is no place void of God, and in the light of the king's countenance there is life. Accordingly, strength and gladness are in his place, because he is only good all the time. Therefore, first of all, man ought to be happy and joyous at every time and hour, despite the inevitable changes of life, and truly live by this faith in God, who animates him and acts kindly towards him at every moment. Right, so this brings up a concept that God creates and recreates everything at every moment. So it's not like God created something and it just goes on autopilot. Every single moment, everything's being created and recreated and recreated and recreated. So we're not forgotten. You know what I mean? We're not, whatever you see, whatever is in front of you was created by God. Whatever comes towards you was created by God. So you have to recognize what's going on here. So this is, getting kind of deep. And we will continue later. So I hope everyone has a wonderful day and talk to you later. Thank you for listening. Bye.